save a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Hey, good morning, everybody. Thanks for letting me drop in with you this morning. It's early Wednesday morning, the 22nd of July. And I wanted to just drop in with you this morning. It's a beautiful morning out this morning. There was fog earlier this morning. I've been up for quite a while today already because my alarm clock went off at about 2:30 this morning. The baby got up, and anyway, she's back asleep now. But Jamie and I have been up for quite a while. But I just wanted to drop in with you a second this morning and ask you a quick question. What do you know about God's amazing grace that He gives us? What do you know about it? We've been talking about repairing relationships in church probably for 7 or 8 weeks, maybe longer. But I said something Sunday, and it kind of made me chuckle, the response I got, because I asked everybody, whether you were at home joining us on the Space Face or YouTube, or whether you were sitting in the congregation with us live, but I asked everybody, I said, have you ever been hurt? Have you ever been disappointed? And some of the ladies in the congregation, they just kind of, like it was an everyday thing to them. And I'm sorry they feel that way. But people feel that way in a lot of their relationships. It's just not because they're married, but they feel that way in relationships when they go to work, in their job relationships, or maybe with their kids or with their parents. And everybody, all of us have been disappointed at some time or another. But several years ago, we did a study on marriage, and it was called Life Your Way to a Better Marriage. And there was a verse in there that this guy talked about, and it was in Proverbs 14:4. And it says this, it says, where no oxen are, the trough is clean, but much increase comes by the strength of an ox. And you're thinking, well, what's that have to do with relationships? The Lord's talking about livestock. He's not. What he's talking about, it says, where no oxen are, the trough is clean. You know what? What that's telling us is, where there's not a relationship, there aren't any problems. But much increase comes by the strength of an ox. That's the second part of that verse. What he's telling us is there's trade-offs in every relationship. Where no oxen are, the trough is clean. You don't have to clean up after them. You don't have to worry about feeding them. You don't have to worry about taking care of them. But much increase comes by the strength of an ox. That ox is going to bring you blessings. He's going to bring good things to you. He's going to bring positives to you. There's trade-offs. But the positives in most relationships always outweigh the negatives. And you need to think about that. All of us need to think about that. In every relationships that the Lord puts you in, if you'll just let God's grace shower you and ask God for His grace, you'll see that the positives outweigh the negatives in just about every relationship you have. The Living Bible translates this verse like this. It says, an empty stable stays clean, but there's no income from an empty stable. There's no relationships. If you just keep to yourself, what good are you doing anybody? You're not helping yourself, you're not building anybody else up, and you're certainly not helping God further His kingdom by just staying to yourself. So we have to build those relationships. Relationships are so important. And I want you to think about that today. That's why God's grace is so amazing, because He gives us the grace that we need each and every day. And we can see the positives in the relationship and focus on them and not the negatives, okay? So think about that today. It's Wednesday, July 22nd, and I want to thank you for letting me drop in with you so early this morning. Enjoy your day. It's going to be a beautiful day. I don't think we've got any rain coming today, but God sure blessed us with rain the last couple days. Enjoy your day. Remember, the Lord Jesus Christ loves you. He's got a plan for your life, and He's always got your best interest at heart. God bless you. Have a great day.